What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new game that was just released, early access on Steam. This is Portal Knights. Now, if you guys want to pick this game up, I will leave a link in the description that'll lead you to the Steam link or whatever. It is, I believe, 20% off week 1, so please go ahead, pick it up. It'll only cost you like $11.99 or something along those lines. Without the 20% off, I think it's $15, so still a really great deal for this amazing game. If you kind of want an idea of what it is, take Minecraft and smash it together with Zelda and you get Portal Knights, and it's so much fun, guys. I wanted to test play this game before uploading it to YouTube, so I jumped in a world, started playing. Little did I know, 3 hours would pass and I would have a level 8 warrior. Yeah, I got sunk right into this game, so it is so much fun. I cannot wait to experience this with you guys. Let's go ahead, create our character. That being said, though, despite having 3 hours in, I still don't know everything, so it's still going to be a learning experience for both of us. We are taking here to this character customization page where you can choose either a male or a female character, whatever you want, no big deal. It actually doesn't change anything, because if you pick a female, you can actually still pick male options, and if you pick a male, you can still pick female options, and it doesn't change your anatomy, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. But whatever, we're gonna be a male, and there's 3 options here of classes you can choose, because this is like an RPG based Minecraft sort of thing. So here we go. You can pick from the warrior, which wields a sword and axes to defeat their enemies in melee combat. The warrior can also use mighty shouts to strengthen teammates and weaken foes, as if he's the Dragonborn or something. The warrior's primary attribute is strength, which increases health and melee damage. And then we got the ranger, who uses the bow to defeat enemies from afar. They can also lob bombs to destroy blocks and foes alike. The ranger's primary ability is agility, which increases movement speed and ranged damage, which is pretty cool. Increases movement speed. That sounds pretty neat. I mean, that's not necessarily the best thing in the world, but I've noticed in this game you can't sprint, so having an increased movement speed would actually probably be a pretty good thing. And the last thing is the mage, which uses magical wands and staffs to defeat their enemies, as well as having access to a variety of powerful spells. The mage's primary attribute is intelligence, which increases mana and spell damage. So I have already started playing as warrior, but I really did like playing as the warrior, so I might continue down that path and play with you guys as the warrior. The thing is, if you choose one of these 3, it only changes your abilities, but you can still use a bow if you're a warrior. You can still use a wand if you're a warrior, etc. It just depends upon how you level up and progress through the game. So still do whatever you want. It just pretty much is the basic build for your character, if you know what I'm saying. So it really depends on this stuff right here. So we'd rather be strong with increased health and melee damage? Would we rather be fast with increased movement speed and range damage? Or would we rather be a mage with increased mana and spell damage? That's really tough. I'm going to stick with the warrior. I really like having the increased health and melee damage because I can still attack from afar, but most of the opponents run up to you while you're shooting them, so it's good to have increased melee damage for when they do that, in my opinion. So I'm going to click the warrior. Next up, we get to change what we look like, which is really cool. We got all these different hairs, so we got like the Ragnar Lothbrok right here, which, you know, I'm digging that. We got this this hair which looks the most like my my sort of YouTube character, I'd say, or Minecraft character. Guys, I kind of like this. We might go with this. Okay, so let's choose our hair color. There's kind of like a brown. I'd say I'd stick with this because this is my hair color in real life. So let's go with that. I don't want to spend too much time on the character customization because I don't think it matters too much. There are earrings, or ears in general. There's bones and a golden thing. As well as kind of like girlier earrings. I don't like those. Huge ears. Oh my gosh, and even bigger ears. That's ridiculous. I think we'll probably go either no earrings or we'll go, you know, just the one so we look kind of like barbaric or something along those lines. I kind of like that. So we'll stick with that. I believe this is skin tone. Yes, it is. This is probably the closest thing to my skin tone, so we'll go with that. Let's skip on over. If you guys want to take a look, though, really quick at the rest of them, there you go. So let's go for the eye shape. Oh my goodness, yeah, I think we want like a nice pissed off one to fit our kind of Viking kind of looking guy. But these are all the options. We're just going to run through them really quickly for you guys because I don't want to spend too much time on character customization. It is important to me, but I feel like you guys don't really care too much about that. So we can either choose that one that looks like he's got some bushy eyebrows and he's kind of pissed, or we could go for this one that's not quite over the top, but he still looks pretty mad. I can't decide, guys. I really can't. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. And then there's two voices. One's kind of a girl and one's a boy, so we're going to stick with the boy voice. Click on next. Let's do this thing. We'll name him True and click create. So let's go ahead and set it private. You can play with your friends in this game, if I did not mention that already. It goes up to 4-player co-op, as far as I know. It might even play more, but I know for sure it goes to 4 players. So there's that. You got local play and friends and private. We're going to go ahead and do a private game. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, yeah, I was gonna say video game, but yes, this video makes plenty of sense. If you do end up enjoying it, please go ahead, shield bash that like button down below. I would greatly appreciate that, and let me know if you would like for me to play with some other people, because if you do, maybe I can find some friends that also have this game or might want to pick up this game, and I'll play with them. In the forgotten days, the world was peaceful and whole. But the fracture arrived and tore the realm apart. So a little bit of backstory there, I guess. Now the only connection between the desperate lands are the ancient portals. And they are guarded by covetous fiends who thrive in the darkness. The world awaits heroes who will restore light to the portals and reunite the peaceful realm. Alright, so I guess that's where Portal Knight comes in. We are the Knights of the Portals, where we're going to have to go through those portals and connect the world, apparently, is the goal of the game. So here we are, Peaceful Hills, level 1. Pretty much is a tutorial world. Check it out, though. Like, the graphics are looking great. It looks really good. I like it. And it is seemingly a randomly generated world each time. The different levels seem to have the same buildings in it, but they're scattered in different areas and they're slightly different or something along those lines, which is pretty cool. You move around WASD. We kind of got like these tutorial basics around here. For space to jump. Open backpack by pressing B. Throw those minor healing potions down. We got ourselves a armor cape for being a pioneer, but we'll get to that. Press middle mouse button to switch between first and third person. There we go. Press middle mouse button to go back again. Attack an enemy with your weapon using the left mouse button, and right click on them to lock in. So this is what I mean by it's kind of like Zelda. The combat feels so much like it because it kind of does those black bars, and I feel like I remember that from Zelda. I forget which one, but yeah, I seem to remember that. And the hearts are very similar too, so it might just be me thinking that, but that's what it feels like to me. And then we got click on enemies to lock onto them. While an enemy is locked on, press spacebar to dip in a direction. So there we go. Kill 3 enemies. So we got 2 more to kill. Oh, stuck on the berry bush there. Nope, there we go. Couldn't seem to get him. And one more. This one's an orange one, so it looks like orange ones actually aren't passive. They will attack you on sight. They will KOS. Dirty little punks. Complete the remaining quests. Mine a stone. What did it say? I don't know. I lost it. What did it say? Go back. Oh, you can also use your directional keys to move, which is interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah. Mine a stone by holding the left mouse button on it. Craft a stone pickaxe. Okay. Let's do that. How do we find some stone? Oh, I assume this is a mine. Okay. Let's do it. So I guess we just use our sword for now. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And it looks like there's something behind here. Fancy, fancy. Yes, there is. We got ourselves minor healing potions, some cotton, blue portal shards, raw electro quartz, and 4 stone bricks. Actually, I think that's from earlier. So not a bad haul there. So it looks like there's a little bit of exploration in this game, as well as crafting and fighting and all awesome things. So it's pretty neat. Was there anything else? Craft a stone pickaxe. That's what we had to do. Let's go ahead and craft that. So this is the crafting menu. We can go in here and actually craft ourselves a stone pickaxe. But first, we're going to need some logs. Of course we need some logs. Why wouldn't we? You definitely need logs to build a pickaxe, man. What was I thinking? Let's see if we can jump up here and grab this tree too. I don't know if we had enough there or not before. Let's grab this too. This is cotton. We're going to be needing that to build some armor later on. So pretty neat. Let's go ahead and craft that pick. Pretty instantaneous craft right there. In a little bit, you'll see that we actually need to take a little bit more time to craft stuff in the future, but it's pretty cool. Repair the broken workbench by crafting its upgrade. Craft a squire waistcoat at the workbench. Okay, so this is our workbench over here in this house. We can go ahead and upgrade that with 4 logs, which we are going to have to go out and adventure to get. Not very far, though, because there is a tree right here, so not bad. Let's see if we can't grab that, too. Grab this. I actually really enjoy playing this in third person. But sometimes you really need to get nitty-gritty and go in first person to see some stuff. But we're good for now. Let's go ahead, upgrade that workbench, get it working. You can actually leave it while it upgrades, which is pretty cool. Although it does it really fast the first time, so no need to really do that. Grab all these blocks. And we will, let's see. Oh, it wants us to craft clothes, so let's go ahead and do that. For that, we are going to need cotton, though. We did collect some earlier, so there we go. You go ahead, grab that, puts it in our inventory. And I noticed that there was a cotton farm right out here. How convenient. We can go ahead and collect some of that. So, my opinions of this game after playing it for 3 hours is that I absolutely adore this game. It is so much fun. It reminds me of early day Minecraft, just because back then I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I still need to learn everything, and once again, I find myself having to learn how to play a game. So, a game that is much like Minecraft in the sense of building and the cube blocks and stuff. So I'm really excited to be playing this game. I really am. Let's grab. We can't get it. It's fine. It's whatever. That one's fine. Let's go ahead and grab this too. And we also got some seeds. I kind of want to replant those, because it's always smart to replant your cotton seeds. Let's go ahead and just do that. And you just click like so. Just scatter them everywhere. There we go. Let's move on in and craft ourselves a waistcoat. Oh, actually, first we need to craft some more cotton. So let's craft as much cotton as we can. There's 4 right there. Going over to this and craft ourselves that waistcoat now. I believe we still have enough to craft the pants too. The leggings. And even the gauntlets, so we'll get on that. I don't think we have enough for the helmet. So we'll get to the helmet in a second. Here's our armor inventory. We can go ahead and throw on our waistcoat, throw on our legs, throw on our gauntlets. And I like the way that this drop-down menu with all your items that have to do with that category come up, so you don't have to search through everything to find it. Really convenient. We even have a cape already. This is the Pioneer's Cape, guys. So if you end up getting the game during early access, I'm not sure if it's just week 1 or all throughout early access. I think it's all throughout early access, but do not quote me. You will get the Pioneer's Cape, which gives you +1 mana regeneration and +1 health regeneration. So it's really, really kind of a nice bonus to get for early game. So yeah, definitely something worth picking up. If you want to get in the game, get into this game, there's definitely no better time than now to jump on it because of all the exclusives. Or not really exclusives, but you know what I mean. All the special offers. The game's a little bit cheaper now. Things like that. There we go. Grab some more cotton. So we can go ahead and craft our helmet in just a second, because having a full set of armor would be really nice. So let's see if we can't find ourselves one more piece of cotton before we go. get high up on this mountain, try and find it. Some berries over there. Oh, there's a piece of cotton right down here. Right down here. We're just using our pickaxe. I don't know if it actually matters. The thing about this is, if you swing your sword, you actually can't aim at the ground. It only swings right in front of you. So you actually are better to use your pickaxe, because then you can actually hit the ground. It's kind of an interesting thing I noticed, and they might change in the future. This is still early access, although I don't really see why it's a problem anyways, so I think it'll be okay. Place 5 refined wood blocks to start rebuilding the old farm. So it actually wants us to go ahead and start rebuilding this this base. So we're gonna go ahead, equip these dirt blocks. We're gonna switch that out there and go and place these right here just to fix this building a little bit. And this is where we might want to go into our first person mode. Are these the right blocks? They are. Okay. I feel like I'm screwing this up. Here we go. We don't need this one here. And we'll actually eventually fix the roof too, because I'm going to use this as a temporary home. Obviously, they kind of give it to you for, you know, it's just nice in there for you right off the bat, so you might as well utilize it. So we'll fix up the roof eventually so nothing can get us. And we'll fix up some of the clutter in a little bit too. As you can tell, it's kind of run down a bit. So let's go ahead and craft these portal shards that want us to do that. These are actually how we're going to get to other dimensions and worlds. We got 2 of them, which is pretty nice. And all we have is one more quest left to do, so let's go figure out what that is. And I think it is over by the castle that we saw earlier. Let's go ahead and go back into third person. I much prefer it. Oh, look, right over there is the portal, and that's one of the places we have to go, as well as this castle. We'll probably hit the castle first, because I think we need some more blue shards anyways. So might as well. Let's go ahead and attack this green slime too. Now, you do level up and get XP, so that's what those little yellow or gold-looking blocks are. They're actually XP, so pretty neat. What are you doing, little green slime attacking me? Get out of here, bro. Get out of my face. All right. Getting some more cotton. We're going to head down this, though, and actually, let's go to the top and see if there's anything interesting up there. Just this little sign. Find high lookouts to get a better view of the island. Okie dokie. So there's some more cotton up there. Yeah. Pretty small basic island to start off with, really. Which makes sense. It's really the tutorial island after all. Let's grab this. This torch could come in handy later, so let's grab that. And we can actually go ahead and equip this torch to right there. And once we hold it, we should be able to see. There we go. Beautiful. Head down here and take a look. Okay, so we got a little bit of a dungeon. Oh, got some enemies up ahead. Look pretty tough. They're looking pretty tough. Not tough enough. Let's go. Oh, dodge. Whoo. So you can, by smashing spacebar, as you can tell, you can actually dodge attacks, which is pretty nice. The only thing is you got to be careful not to over-click your swings, because you actually can't interrupt your swing with dodge. So you have to really time out your swings properly, or else you'll find yourself getting hit by an attack. And that's something I needed to learn. It took me a little bit to learn that as I was playing earlier. So let's go ahead and read this. The brave adventurer who has made it this far shall take the treasure they deserve. And I can't speak today. I've been speaking so much today, just nonstop. So I'm like all tongue-tied. We got some good stuff there. Some more healing potions, which is great. That'll be helpful. We haven't had to use any just yet. Oh my goodness. I think that goes to death. I'm pretty sure that is certain death down there. Let's just patch that up. So nobody falls down there. But yeah, that's the dungeon, man. We did this so fast. And I'm so sorry for anybody who really wanted me to kind of go slower with this, but I'm just really excited to be playing this with you guys. If you haven't realized already by me saying that so much. And I just know there's so much more cooler stuff out there, and I'm just so excited to get to it. Oh man. That being said, we've already like reached 20 minutes, which is crazy to think of. So I feel like I've ran through this, yet we still haven't even got off the first island. So pretty darn crazy in my opinion. Oh man, what's down here? So this first episode probably won't be too much longer, so I don't want to make these too long to the point where you guys get, I don't know, bored, or I don't know what the right word is, but this is actually where we were earlier, so we don't need that. Oh, we got portal shards. Let's see if we can't craft ourselves some more portals. Oh, there we go. We got plenty. Okay. So the last thing we have to do on this island before we can move on is place 4 blue portal stones in the empty slots, step through the portal to discover a new island. So we're going to do that as we end off this episode. Let's go ahead, place those blocks, and just see what happens. So go to number 6, place, boom, boom. Having opened the outgoing path, be wary of the invading wrath. Very nice. So guys, in the next episode, we're going to step on through this portal and see where it takes us. I hope you guys did all enjoy this first episode of Portal Knights. If you guys did and you want to see the series continue, go ahead, shield bash that like button down below, as well as leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this game, and if you think that I should find some people to play with, because remember, it goes up to at least 4-player co-op, so why not play with some people? Hope to see you guys on the next one. Till then, though, stay frosty, and peace out.